Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. We've got the Boston Celtics taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. And White with the stuff.
Don't sleep on the athleticism of Derek White. How fast did he get off his feet to punch that one home?
And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Garnett. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett so good with the ball in his hand.
Brown drives in and finished off by Brown.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Outside Edwards. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Here's White. Tips it. The rebound by Garnett. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Cassell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, agile play from Cassell down low. Finding a high percentage look there.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Good on the three-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Edwards. Puts up a three. Knocks down the three ball.
Oh, that is a stone-cold three by the Ant-Man.
Here's Brown. Diving in. And finished off by Brown.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now here's Love. Gugliotta's shot is good.
Well, ball movement is something that Kevin Love has concentrated on. He puts a lot of stock in his ability to make guys around him better.
Here's Brown. Outside Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Gugliotta. That puts them in the lead.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Tatum with it. Now Garnett defending. Kata. Outside White. The Celtics working the ball around now. 4 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
1:57 left here in the opening quarter. Butler on the way. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Vucevic.
Well, this to me is the problem with defending Butler. He typically takes it so strong, it's hard not to bite on that pump fake. Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Towns wide open. Sinks the triple.
This is a big, but we know stretches the floor to great effect. Mr. Towns from 3.
A shot by Pritchard, no good. Timberwolves leading by 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The Celtics making a switch here. And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, legit threat to finish it with authority.
Outside, Towns. That three off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
To the paint. And Towns throws it down.
You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl-Anthony.
Gonzalez's shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 3. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Marbury missing. Now Pritchard. And he drives in. The layup off target. 2 on the clock. Marbury, good.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Tim. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Cassell gets the bucket.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Tatum. Here he goes. And the dunk by Tatum.
This guy is such a gifted offensive player. Jason Tatum, tough to handle off the dribble drive.
Love, no good. Celtics trail by 6. Right side, Tatum. Into the lane, Tatum. Oh, he misses the dunk. Here's Edwards. Here's Garnett. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
Tatum looking around. And Tatum hammers it home.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Out to the right wing. Gugliotta's shot is good.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Austin making a switch here. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Pritchard. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
It's a pick by Love. Here's Cassell. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Here's Gugliotta. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. Gugliotta's got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves.
Oh, great at finding open teammates. You want Cassell feeding the shooters.
Here's Tatum. White, wide open. He fired. No good on the 3. Pass to Cassell. Down low. Here's Garnett.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Celtics trail by 14. Over in the corner, White. Boston, no good that time either. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Gugliotta. A three-pointer, no good. Tatum on the wing. Behind points in the game so far. And there's the drive.
Well, just the power and authority sends a powerful message to the defense. Go to work, Jason Tatum.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Celtics making a switch here. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's a pick by Love. And Garnett has it in the corner. Another shot. Garnett with another miss. Celtics trail by 12. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Some changes for Minnesota. 1:06 left to play here in the half. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. White goes in. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Well, how about that drive by Derek White? This guy has so much to his game.
Right side Towns. Drills the three-pointer. Towns has got 8.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Brown gets it done inside.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
Count it, good. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Back to Hauser. Sinks the three-pointer. Hauser's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Marbury. That's tipped. And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And here's Edwards. Oh, that was something else.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
It's White on the wing. No good with the triple. Timberwolves leading by 13. Here's Cassell. 8 points for him. To the inside. Out to Edwards. 5 on the clock. And here's Love for 3.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
When you allow Jason Tatum to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
Here's Cassell. Love in the post. And it's Garnett at the elbow. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Garnett's got 8.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Celtics trail by 15. Out to White. Takes the 3. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 9.
You have to have a quick release in the catch-and-shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir. I'm putting this one home.
And it's good for 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Here's Tatum. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now here's Garnett. 12 points for him. The rebound by Jason Tatum. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. It's Brown on the wing. Boston needs to get off a shot. Garnett with the block. Here's Cassell. 8 points for him. Garnett on the post. The rebound by Tatum. Celtics trailed by 14. Brown right side. To the middle. There's Tatum. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Kevin Garnett.
That is just tremendous focus from Jason Tatum. This guy has gotten so good at walling off defenders and finishing plays.
Timberwolves leading by 11. Outside, Towns. West outside. Pass to Brandon. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. Off with the layup. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
And the Celtics making a change here. The Celtics have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Minnesota with the ball. 8-point game. Love outside. Off target from 3-point range. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Tatum. .43 seconds left in the third. From deep 3-point territory. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Unloads from 9. Pritchard from outside. And so it's Minnesota in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We'll return shortly. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Celtics trailed by 8. Pass to Tatum. He takes it in. Oh, and a fantastic play by Tatum.
Well, you see the effectiveness of Jason Tatum in close. Don't sleep on both his strength and his length.
Love outside. Pass to Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
In the modern NBA, boy, you hunt down mismatches. That's a size disadvantage, and he takes advantage.
And you're just not.
Oh!
Goodness. And how about that powerhouse move by KG, charging inside and finishing with authority.
To the right side. Cassell connects from 3-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 13. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Oh, Garnett, aggressive.
And when Garnett has it going, he's unguardable. I love how confident and versatile he is on offense.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Vucevic.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
It's stolen by Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Cassell, no good. Celtics trail by 13. Pritchard. Garnett with the block. And they get it back. Now here's Tatum. Another shot. Drives to the hoop. And down goes the layup.
Oh, he is red hot right now. Defense has got to lock in.
Here's Garnett. Tries from 7. Rebounded by Tatum. They're looking to trim the deficit to single digits. Brown. It's Brown capping off the break.
I tell you, when Brown is running like that, it's hard to stop him. This guy is superb at beating defenders up the floor.
Edwards lays it in off the window.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
11-point game. Tatum on the wing. Let's lose a 3.
How about Jason Tatum with a little pocket pass in the pick and roll? That's nice.
.152 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Cassell. Garnett. That shot, no good. Celtics trailed by 9. Tatum. There's the drive.
He is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Timeout called, Timberwolves. Garnett, right side. Count it! Brown deciding where to go with it. We've got 1:13 left here in the fourth quarter. Oh, good on the layup. Minnesota leading by 9. Here's Cassell. Edwards. Love outside. Puts up the 3. It's good.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
And they just went out and executed. Give credit to the coaching staff. They have to be thrilled with their level of play.
He's off from 3. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Six to shoot. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they